French chop come in, chop you into little pieces and turn you into a picnic table.
That's true, actually. I don't know what happens when you get out there. It's like you've never encountered words before. And don't forget the grinning.
That's true. You do have a tendency to grin a lot at the audience.
Shut up, Vicar!
Tension seems to be running a little bit high. Maybe we should talk about something else?
You're right. This is stupid.
Yeah? I'll tell you what's stupid. You're stupid. Yeah, nice takedown. I mean, get him for a burns unit, because you know, burn.
That's the micro drop action. It's like a different. Do you know what? Never mind. Esther's right. Should we just change the subject?
If you could have dinner with anyone, alive or dead, this is good.
Oh, I love this. Right. Definitely alive, I think. The question is not whether you would have dinner with somebody if they were dead or if they were alive. It's so famous people. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. Why did you pause for so long?
Were you seriously considering having dinner with a dead person?
Well, it depends on what we're eating, doesn't it?
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I was busy exercising and lost track of time. Oh, hello, Rose. We appear to both be late and arrive at the same time. Isn't that extraordinary?
Yes, it is. Two people arriving within moments of each other. There's nothing strange about that. Nothing at all.
We haven't been anywhere near each
Nowhere
other.
at all.
I mean, why would we?
I saw you both in the churchyard together.
Ah. Well, yes. Well, we were together then. Yes, of course we were. I mean, we weren't together at a different time. In all honesty, I didn't realise it was you. You were facing the other way.
What were you doing? Please enlighten us, and especially your husband.
Well, it was strictly for medical purposes.
Oh, you must have been awfully ill, judging by the amount of medicine he was giving you.
Yes, he was performing the Heimlich maneuver.
That's it. That's what I was doing. Poor thing, she was suffering badly from Heimlich's disease.
I have no idea what the Heimlich maneuver is.
Is it like hemorrhoids?
No. Will explain it.
Well, I say there'd be a simple explanation.
Vicar.
You are welcome, Vicar, for saving your wife's life. It's a fine woman you have there. It'd be awful if something happened to such beautiful a creature. Right, anyway, that's it. No one is sleeping with anybody they shouldn't. Right, so shall we commence with rehearsals? Let me welcome you all. Many old faces and some new. Looking very lovely tonight, isn't it? After much deliberation and soul searching, and shall we say interesting first round of auditions, I'm delighted to say I have almost finalised the casting. Vicar, your version of the vagina monologues was particularly moving.
What can I say? I just love talking about minge.
As was your wife's performance of Last Tango in Paris.
Really? I didn't see that.
No, that was just for me.
Is that why you had that big tub of butter? You're making sandwiches for the Cub Scouts.
Really? How do you not see it?
Now, there were a couple of you who were unable to audition for us before, so will be auditioning for us now. This is David and Janice. I met them in a chat room. David and Janice, in your own time, my darlings.
Yes. Thank you all for this opportunity. David and I have chosen to perform a scene from our favorite film. We just need a few moments to prepare.
Remind me, please, which parts were you auditioning for?
Lord and Lady Trot.
Right, well, at no point in the plot do I recall Lady Trot scoffing Lord Trot from the feet up, but it was a mesmerising performance. Congratulations and welcome to the cast. Now, you will all be excited and delighted to know that I shall be playing the lead.
How surprising.
Why do you get to choose?
Because I put the money up, I pay for the venue, I pay for the rehearsal rooms, the props, the costumes, the set, the marketing.
Actually, old chap, I pay for those.
Shut up, Nigel. Yes, you pay for it, but it is I who make it work.
Which you never let anyone forget. 22 times your name appeared in the programme last time.
But we can't have you grinning inanely through it all, can we? That is as may be, but I am nothing if not democratic. Everything is a meritocracy with me, and I should never cast myself in the lead role unless I had properly earned it.
What about 2 years ago when you cast yourself in the title role in the Serena Williams story?
What can I say? I nailed the audition.
What about the American girl who auditioned who looked exactly like Serena Williams?
I had the better backhand.
All right. Who am I playing?
Harvey. No. Oh yeah! You are playing Creepy Man number 2.
What? I'll take it.
I truly believe that this is the finest cast ever assembled by this company. Granted, this is only our 3rd production, and in the previous 2, we had to use people from the local lunatic asylum to pad out the numbers, but still. This time, I have managed to persuade someone a little bit special to join our ensemble, and I think you all know who that person is.
No.
Oh,
No, that's absolute bollocks!
Now, I'm aware that some of you may have your reservations about him.
Reservations?
He's a complete twat!
He may be many things in the eyes of the public, but one thing is undeniable. He is a marvellous actor.
He was 20 years ago.
Who is he?
He is Frank Miller, and if the name doesn't ring a bell, it's probably because he was famous before you were born. He was a household name for a while, but then there was a big scandal and the television wilderness followed. He's had the odd cameo role since then, but by and large, his fall from grace has turned him into a right crotchety and bitter old twat.
I like him.
Nobody likes him. He's a small man. Small physically, small mentally. He dresses like something off a carnival float. Has all the charm and grace of a poorly delivered cancer diagnosis. And yes, I became aware halfway through this speech that he's now probably standing directly behind me.
And yet, I, Frank Miller, have more talent in my tiniest part than you have in your entire body, Harvey. I, Frank Miller, have arrived. Now I know several of you believe that I am someone who wants nothing to do with you all on a day-to-day basis, and that I cross the streets to avoid talking to any of you. And you'd be right. But I, Frank Miller, am the only one with any film and television experience. I mean, I know young Benjamin here has been trying to break into the industry for a long time now, but whose only credit so far is Man on Train in the episode of Law and Order. It was Aroused Man on Train, actually. And excellent you were too. From the almost 3 seconds of screen time that you had, I really believe that you were a pervert. Thanks very much. I'm really trying to build a plausible character. But I was beloved across the nation for over a decade in theatre, television, and cinema.
I was in a film once. Oh really, what was that called? It was called Let's All Dick Tracy.
You played the film long? Don't tell me, I think we can guess.
Let's all dig the trees.
I don't think that qualifies as a full-length feature film.
No, it doesn't. You see, it's only 38 minutes and 27 seconds. Apparently.
Anyway, I, Frank Miller, am clearly the acting alpha here, and would be bringing much credibility to this production.
Except you have no credibility anymore since you got cancelled.
They took my career from me. Who took your career from you? The press. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. It was calculated by dark and sinister forces to ensure that I, Frank Miller, was stopped. My light was getting too bright for them, and my influence was too dangerous for them. Who's them supposed to be? Bit of live entertainment at BBC?
You were playing a doctor in a daytime soap opera, not trying to break free from the Matrix. I really think these dark and sinister forces will have had bigger fish to fry than you.
Then how else do you explain what happened to me?
Most of us would call it gross misconduct, followed by immediate dismissal.
Yes, that's
That's what they want you to think. It was a hatchet job. They dredged up this couple, who I barely knew, to give testimony against me. Believe me, I, Frank Miller, am the victim here.
Why don't you, Frank Miller, set the record straight and give us your side of the story?
Well, it's like this. We met at this party, see. It was one of those wild parties where anything goes. I mean, they were all there. Means, Maidley, Dame Peggy Ashcroft, Hugh Edwards. They were all... Well, anyway, we got talking, and this couple were American. And suddenly the husband invites me to lick her up, which apparently means something entirely different over there. I mean, how was I to know? Oh, God. Exactly. We talk about this later. Anyway, the long and the short of it all is, the husband then accuses me of grabbing his wife's breasts.
And did you?
Oh, yes. They were huge. Had to do it, had to. Magnificent. But see beyond that, I, Frank Miller, am clearly the victim. victim here.
I don't think that's truly what being a victim actually is.
Oh, she may have said that she wasn't interested in me in front of her husband. But I mean, look at me. I've got it all going on. I certainly didn't fondle her inappropriately.
Excuse me, what's the air quotes around inappropriately? Is there an appropriate way to grab a stranger by the bazongas in front of our husband?
Who is this? Anyway, it was my word against theirs.
And 10 to 12 eyewitnesses.
Yes, well, I hope they're happy with themselves.
The Reverend run into any of them since? I mean, with a dozen or so different people involved, it must be difficult not to be consumed by it. You've probably got no idea what anything we're up to now.
8 are dead, 2 are missing, presumed dead.
So they might get out?
No. And the other 2, they're untouchable now. They took their blood money and made a dream life for themselves.
A dream life. They run a moderately successful chain of mini campaigns.
It's so unfair. I mean, hashtag me too, right?
Pierce Brosnan recently moved to the area. Could you not have got him instead?
I could have been James Bond, but for a quirk of fate.
Yeah, a bit odd to sum up a lack of charm, physicality, style, moral courage or intelligence as a quirk of fate, but whatever.
You know, perhaps I should write to the James Bond people now that, what's his name, in the little swimming trunks has stepped down.
What's his name in the little swimming trunks? You mean Daniel Craig?
Yes, that's him. I may have to pad out my CV a bit, make up some lies to get my foot in the door.
You don't think they'll be impressed with the Serena Williams story or RoboCop the musical then?
It doesn't really matter when you know a character in your soul. You know how he is because he is a part of you and you are part of him. James Bond and I are like two sides of the same coin. We are men of violence, born into hell.
You were born in a private hospital in Kensington. What you are is a prat.
I mean, we share some of the same characteristics.
Well, your attitude towards women, certainly.
Yes, for one, definitely. Plus, I am good with languages.
Really? Can you speak French?
No,
Italian.
no,
German?
no,
Spanish?
no,
Finnish?
no,
Urdu?
No.
Swahili?
no.
Latvian?
Wait, is that like Welsh?
No.
Then no.
Welsh?
No.
Not exactly a polyglot then, are you?
That's because you didn't ask me if I spoke German.
Oh, God. Go on then.
Ava superstar, ava populaire.
If I'm not mistaken, those appear to be lyrics from the 1986 #1 hit single, Rock Me Amadeus.
I auditioned for the role of Bond once.
Really?
Yes. I think I was too dangerous for them. Too much raw masculinity.
Yes, that's clearly it.
Do you think I'd make a good Bond?
No.
Right, well, we've only got 3 weeks of intensive rehearsals to go before the performance, so no time to waste. Now let's all go to the pub to celebrate.
Oh, would you like a lift, Dexter?
Oh, no, it's okay. You go on. I'll be there in a minute. Better make that 2.5 minutes.
Actors, this is your 15-minute call. 15-minute call for actors. There's actually quite a big crowd in tonight. God knows why after what happened last night. Maybe they want to see if people are actually going to punch each other again. If we can try and keep it together for just one more evening, we can be done with the whole thing.
So we are really going to go ahead with this then? We're not going to talk about what happened?
I'll give it 10 minutes if I were you.
Yes, I'm terribly sorry about what happened last night. I'm sure we both said things we regret.
I didn't regret them.
We meant something to each other at some point. I mean, for a while there, it was really quite electrifying. Do you remember where we first met?
Yeah, in the kebab shop.
Do you remember where we first made love?
Yeah, in the alleyway next to the kebab shop.
I refuse to believe there was a spark in there somewhere. I mean, you were so adventurous back then. You couldn't keep your hands off my junk.
Please don't call it junk, you are not 14.
I don't understand. We had such a strong connection.
You did not have a strong connection. If you want a marriage to work, and I mean really work, you have to be based on something more than just a substantial love of the Electric Light Orchestra. I was young, I was desperate, and I really thought that you would make do in the event of anyone semi-decent coming along.
Well, I'm only here because of you.
Didn't ask you to, did I?
Right! That's it then. If I'm not wanted, then I'm going. I'm going! I'm going!
Right, fuck. Esther, I have my agent coming tonight, so if you would kindly not chase anyone else off, I would appreciate it.
Certainly.
Fancy a quick knee trim,
No, I don't.
Fair enough.
So sorry I'm late, everyone.
Hello, Vicar.
Look, I firstly want to apologise for punching Nigel in the throat in the middle of Act 2. Is he here?
He's just left.
Oh, damn. Sorry, I've been under a great deal of stress lately. Between you and me, I've had my suspicions that perhaps Rose is having an affair.
Shit, no.
Anyway, well, some things have come to light that made me feel a little bit foolish.
What?
As you know, Dexter insists I arrive an hour early. I don't know, I must be a lucky omen for him or something. Anyway, I had to head home because I'd forgotten my costume. So I go upstairs and I can hear Rose frantically exercising in the ensuite bathroom.
Exercising.
Yeah, she really does get into it. She shouts things like, "Oh God!" and "Yes!" which makes me extremely happy as a man of the cloth. Anyway, I go upstairs and there I see it. A gift from Rose just crumbled on the floor next to the bed. This new suit. What do you think? She hasn't got my sizes yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, give it time. I mean, you've only been married 11 years.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Ah, Rose, you've arrived too. Excellent.
Wearing your black pinstripe suit tonight, Dexter.
No, I thought I'd wear this bathrobe instead.
Isn't that my bathrobe?
Similar, Vicar, similar. Yes? Well, are we all here? We seem to be missing a lot of cast members. Everyone seems a bit tense. Perhaps I should relieve some of the tension with a little magic. Vicar.
A wallet!
And not just any wallet. My wallet.
That really is awfully clever. nasty little insinuations in your gossip. They say you never know what goes on behind closed doors, but that's not really true with you around, is it? You nosy hooker? I'm not staying here to be insulted by you, me, or anyone. I'm leaving! Oh, Jesus!
Any notes from last night, Dexter?
Yes, well, it wasn't our finest performance, but I made one or two notes do I think may iron out some of the problems there. When I say one or two notes, it was 423 notes in total.
I thought I was good.
Nonsense! You had all the composure of a father who's lost his only child at an airport.
Yes, well, we don't have time to go through all these points, but suffice it to say, I think we'll be all right. I have developed a new walk for my character.
Please let us see it.
No. I want your reaction to be spontaneous and in the moment.
Yes, please let us see it now.
I must take this. The walk's a surprise. Yes, hello?
Guys, there's quite a big crowd in tonight. Where the hell is everybody?
Ah, well, David, Janice, Ben, Tony Valentine, and a few others are coming by minibus, which hasn't arrived yet. Nigel stormed out following a row with Esther. The vicar's unconscious on the floor over there. And Dexter stood over there appearing to be having what can only be described as the world's least enthusiastic orgasm.
Yes. Yes. Oh, God.
Should we do something about him?
Yes, probably. Look, has anyone seen my false moustache kept falling off last night? I want some really strong tape on it tonight.
Shocking news, everyone. The minibus carrying the rest of the cast has crashed into a gorge.
Oh my God! My agent's coming tonight. I hope they haven't blocked the road off.
Is anybody hurt?
I don't know, I didn't ask. More importantly, we have to find some replacement actors.
You're not surely thinking of going ahead with it, are you?
Of course I'm going ahead. I put way too much money of Esther's ex-husband into this.
I mean, borrowed from others, of course.
Well, yes, borrowed, not blackmailed, and it's important to make that distinction. Right, there's only a few of us left, but with a little fortitude and my new walk, we'll be out.
How the bloody hell are we going to be okay? We were crap yesterday and that was with a full cast! You think a new walk is going to change everything? Oh, don't worry, no one knows where they're standing, no one knows the lines, but that's fine! Dexter has a new walk! We're saved! Hallelujah! Oh, for everyone, for God's sake, will you all just calm down?
Harvey, I'm promoting you to security.
Thanks very much. With me as a human in your new walk, I think this could be a bit of a trial. I don't know any of the words though, do you think that matters?
Read the words in here. It's what I do.
God, you couldn't make this up. Oh, actually, yes you could. I recently watched Saltburn, and if they can make up that.
Right. I will prepare a short statement. Everyone, into Act 1 costumes. We just have to hold it together for a couple of hours. Am I right?
Yes!
Who's with me?
Exactly! How hard can it be?
I'm a marvellous actor!
That's bollocks, but we got no time. Let's go!
Come on! Vamos!
Hello. Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would really like to apologise for the late start. This is due to unforeseen circumstances. as many of our cast members have gone missing, which ordinarily wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the fact that some of our other cast members have apparently plunged into this ravine and are being cut out of the wreckage by the local fire brigade. The original cast required 17 actors and we now only have 5. So, yes, please give them your...
Maybe if you cast people who can act as opposed to people who you're sleeping with or owe money to.
Or maybe if I got someone other than your nephew to paint the set.
That's ungrateful! He was trying to help!
He also happens to be in primary school. What's your was a grown man?
What's your? Do you think I am?
I don't know. Mid-40s?
And you can shut your show right up your arse!
Rose! Come back, you silly cunt!
Oh, just fuck off!
As I was saying, we now only have 4 actors, so go on, give them your unswerving support as they plough on with this shit show. I mean, performance! Things may get a little unusual at times, but for reasons known only to the cast, the show is still going ahead. Now, for those of you in the audience that might have loved ones that were involved in the accident and might be hearing this news for the first time, we do hope you'll stick around, as it's a really good show, and there are no refunds on offer. Yeah, absolutely no refunds. There's nothing you can do now except maybe fill out an organ donor card. We are very excited to share what we've put together for you as we humbly present a case of the trots.
I wonder why we have all been gathered here on this dark and menacing night.
Could it be our most meddling detective has solved the secret of this crime?
He is indeed in possession of a rare gift. He knew things about me he could not possibly have known.
It was like you could see right into arseholes. It was like you could see right into our souls. I don't like this pre-planned meeting. I am a free spirit and prefer things to be spontaneous.
I think we have much to be nervous of. What do you think, Sir Hubert?
I don't know. I am consumed by grief. The loss of a child must be tough. Yes, it is.
But I, for one, am not sticking around for this pointless charade. I have business to attend to. I said, I, for one, am not sticking around for this pointless charade. I have business to attend to.
cheek. Not so fast, ladies and gentlemen. No one is to go anywhere until I am satisfied.
How dare you keep us here? I demand an explanation.
You know why I have called all 11 of you here today. You are here because at 6 a.m. this very morning, a dead body was discovered. That dead body. A body that lies bare in this domestic tapestry that's so weak. A body that strips away the illusion of harmony and brings Who discovered the body? And did you interfere with it in any way? What? Did you tamper with the crime scene? Did you notice anything unusual about the murder scene?
Yes, I found an envelope.
Was it a brown envelope?
No, a white one.
But small, like a wages envelope?
No, enormous, with a huge dust.
It's just as I suspected. And did you open this envelope?
Why no, Inspector. He gave the envelope to me and I opened it.
Can I be excused now, Inspector?
Yes, by all means.
Thank you, Inspector.
And what was inside this envelope?
Just this tape recording.
This is my confession. My name is Lord Fotheringham, and I have committed a murder. And just in case nobody knows who that is, I am the one stood next to the detective, the old one. I committed the murder. Me. I done it. Ooh, note to self, don't leave this tape recording lying around, otherwise I, Lord Fotheringham, would be in the soup and no mistake. Mind you, that detective probably wouldn't figure it out anyway, because he's a dick.
It's not much to go on. Let us instead consider what we do know. Initial analysis of the body tells us the murder was committed between midnight and 2 a.m., which means that all of you had ample opportunity.
I didn't
Did what?
have the opportunity. I was away on business and I couldn't have done it.
Oh, right. Well, off you go then. Thank you very much. Never fear. We still have many prime suspects left.
Will this take long? I have a polo match or some other genuine prosperous activity to be taking part in.
It'll take as long as it takes for me to interview each and every one of you. Your social agenda is not my concern. The only thing that matters here is that a woman has been brutally murdered. Now, from the angle of attack and penetration of the entry wound, we can deduce that there was a brief but particularly violent struggle, which is further indicated by these scratches. right-handed.
Well, I can't have done it then. You see, I'm left-handed.
Are you?
Yes. Ask me to write something with my right hand.
Can you write something with your right hand?
Well, I can't, can I?
No, obviously not. Well, that seems pretty conclusive. You can go. And what about our mysterious Scottish guest? Are you left-handed?
No, Inspector! Jimmy!
Sorry, did you say between midnight and 2? I got my times mixed up and I could have killed her.
Well, take a seat. As I was saying, this was a violent struggle, but most definitely a crime of passion. Closer analysis of the victim's more intimate zones revealed signs of sexual activity. From this, we can deduce that the victim and her killer were lovers.
That's me out this time, I'm not gay.
How convenient. Can you prove it?
Yeah.
Right, we're down to 7. Now, Sir Hubert, answer me the following question. If you are as loving a father as you so claim, how is it that you cut your now dead daughter out of your will?
How could you possibly know about that? That's my private business.
It's my job to know. Just like I know you were trying to conceal that you were the secret father of this baby. There now, child. I will look after you. It seems like we all have our little secrets, don't we? Whether it be you, Sir Hubert, for reasons I have already stated. You, Jock McTavish, who was blackmailing her over her secret past. You, Douglas Babylon III, her business partner desperate to gain control for himself. Or you, Hank Arkansas, her bitter ex-swimming instructor. Or indeed you, Amanda, her oldest friend, who harboured a hidden jealousy. But there is one more secret that this family has to give. We are not alone. You can come out now, Admiral.
I'm a clever man, Inspector.
And your wife?
Wife?
Yes? Your wife?
Hang on a minute.
I had no idea that you were the Admiral's secret wife.
You know each other of old, I see.
It was a long time ago, and a passion I had long since buried. But seeing you again, now, brings everything rushing to the surface. I have never known such passion. I know you feel the same way. Kiss me!
How dare you violate my lovely wife? I'll have words with you later.
I'm sorry for what just happened between us. But you see, making out with your wife wasn't just for my own gratification. It was a deliberate act to elicit a reaction.
Change that bit, have we, love?
The reaction I got told me, beyond all reasonable doubt, that the real... Oh, God. Well, thanks a lot, Nigel!
So that's it, is it? I don't get to do my big monologue then. You really are a wanker, Nigel.